Hi everybody, so we have already discussed about day 4 of Kushmanda Mata, where we celebrate the power of creation. But we also discussed that with the creation comes the thoughtfulness, with creation comes the responsibility, and you need to be really responsible about what you are creating. But today, as I said, that in part 2, I'll be discussing with you all that what is it through the women perspective, especially, right? Of course, the power of creation is there in men too. So, welcome back to the Legit series, everybody. So, this is creation. What creation is going on nowadays among in the literature? Let's specifically talk about that. We all know that, reading against the grains, going against the grains, the deconstruction theory, that is being applied now by the women, and they have given things their own name. Women are trying to seek through the different works of literature, philosophies, as well as our own mythologies, the different mythologies of different religion, that where is their identity? Where is their self expression? Where is their representation? Women are creating now their own language, because the language which we had in the works of male writers being dominated so much so in the entire, decades, so many decades, they were actually patriarchal. They were not having the voice of women. So now women are really finding their voice. Many of the works are now being rewritten. That is a new creation being done by women. What are they rewriting? They are rewriting the works through the female characters perspective. So you must read such works. Of course, we know that Ramayana is being rewritten with the female perspective, with the Sita's perspective also, right? We have Draupadi's perspective for Mahabharata, right? We have so many such works being written nowadays. So you can share with me the such works you have read, or that such interpretations are being done. And we also know that nowadays gynocriticism happens, where it is by the women specifically only. Okay, so we are now finding out our own identity, we are creating our own language, which shows the expression, which shows the real sufferings of women, and which also celebrates the women power. So this is all what is creation. But whenever you create, you need to keep in mind that you have to be thoughtful while creating, and you have to be always forever be responsible for what you create. So I hope you're going to tell me some of the works which you read this way, and some of the characteristics of different women who have such traits. Okay, some of the names of different women who have such trait, right? And you are also going to do one more work, that is, you are going to subscribe to the channel for more such videos of entire lecture series. You can check that out in the description box. We have the playlist there. And guys, we can never forget the very important fact that all women out there, irrespective of what else they are creating in the world, have this creative power, the biological power being gifted to them. That is the power of creation of the entire human being only. Imagine if they didn't have this power. Imagine if they refuse to use this power, and if they say that they are not going to reproduce human beings themselves. Entire human existence would be dead. No one is going to exist. So, we often forget to praise this power of women. We often forget the pain they bear to actually give this creation, do this creation. The things they have to go through their entire lives, from the puberty age, starting from the periods to the pregnancy time period, all of that. And never say to this woman that what big you're doing. Each and every woman does that. This is the worst line you can say to a woman. So please, if you ever said this and you see people around you saying that, please stop them, because this is really bad. I should not use a bad words for them, but this is really bad. I mean, how can you do that? They are going through the pain, of course. If I'm giving you current and I say that everybody goes through this current, every man can go through this current, and it's damn easy for them to carry out. So you can also do what big you are doing, right? If I ask you to do a big toil, and everybody is going to do that but with a lot of pain, and you say that, I say that every man can do that, what big you are doing. No, it doesn't happen like that. Have that humanity at least be alive in you, okay? If you can't just praise them out, and if you are an intellectual person, and if you have got something from this video, just praise them for this. No matter how all the women are doing that, but your mother, your wife, if she has bear a child for you, she has done something to be saluted on. Right, so do that for her, praise her for that, admire her for that, and only then will you be celebrating the true Navratri this year, and each and every coming year, of course. Right, so do that. And again, let's say Jai Kushmanda Mata, and you all need to comment such characteristic traits which you see in the woman, or such creations which you see. Till then, bye bye. Meet you in day 5 video.